What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another 90-day fiance before the 90 days video, and this one is all about Mike. Now, for the people that have seen the Tell All Part 1, you will know for sure that, well, when Sean was obviously confronting Gino about his situation with Jasmine, Mike took it upon himself to laugh at certain occasions, and people are thinking, hold on a minute, how can you laugh at Gino for meeting a woman on a sugar daddy website when you've basically been doing the same goddamn thing? But of course, we had a way for people to react, and trust me when I tell you, Reddit have spoken, which is why we are here right now, ladies and gentlemen. And trust me when I tell you, some of these comments, is that too much? Whatever. Nonetheless though, ladies and gentlemen, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the freaking channel. With that being said though, this is one of the very first comments, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Reddit, and as you can see right here, this person came out by saying he talks about Gino paying for sex, but he kind of done the same thing with Hemina. He's probably pissed that while he's had to beg Hemina for sex, Jasmine had to beg Gino for sex. Laugh my ass off. He's salty cause nobody's begging him for she. And to be fair, that is nothing but facts. But before we get into that one, let's move on to the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Now, these are 3 different comments from 3 different people, but the first one reads, laughed at Gino paying for dates. Meanwhile, he's paying for a whole ass family and a home. That is facts. Now he's probably dreaming of him and yelling, give me the meat. Sorry, man. This is so hard to freaking read. And then also, last but not least, he's mad Gino's actually getting what he paid for, and he's not. Like, yo, some of these comments are just way too much, but I just had to share some of them, man, because god damn, there is no point of me sitting there laughing to myself when I could be sitting there laughing with you guys. Come on now, let's think about that. But the fact is this though, ladies and gentlemen, all jokes aside, all jokes are freaking side. The matter of fact is, when it comes to Mike himself in particular, he was in no position and never will be in any position to ever judge anybody about how they want to go about their life, purely because what he does is unacceptable as well. The matter of fact is though, at this moment in time, you can argue and even say that Mike is even more pissed that Jasmine actually wants to be with Gino, which is something that I still cannot process and I still cannot fathom and I still will never understand. But hey man, good on you, Gino. Good on you for having a woman that actually wants to be with you. Allegedly, in my opinion, you know. But, ladies and gentlemen, before we finish off though, there is one more comment that I do want to show, which I think is very, very interesting. And not only is it interesting, but it's something that I believe that they must do in Tell All Part 2. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this person came out by saying, if the producers and editors were really good on this show, when Mike's turn comes, I hope we see a montage of him farting, burping, and snotting all over the place with Mike's face in a little box in the corner, so we can all watch his reactions as he watches it with us. Then, just a long, silent, very uncomfortable pause after Sean asks Mike, what does he think about it? And listen, I won't lie to you, if they do that, that would be disgusting to watch, but it would be beautiful to see his own reaction. And then also, once they give us a reaction of his face, quickly just switch over to Gino's face as well. You know what I mean? Because, boy, that would be freaking entertaining. And not only would it be entertaining, but it would also actually slap some sense into Mike and for him to understand and see why exactly Hemina left him in the first place throughout the season. Now, even though in the Tell All they revealed that they're back together, we now know that in today's time, as in right now, they're definitely together because she's got a new boo-boo, if you understand what I'm saying. But with that being said though, ladies and gentlemen, you guys let me know what you're thinking, obviously, about what everybody else's reaction is towards Hemina, towards Mike's reaction to towards Mike's reaction to Gino, okay? And also, what do you think of some of the comments that we read here, especially the last one, because that one is so freaking crucial. And if TLC don't do that, I'll be very disappointed, because to be honest with you, I expect them to do that, because that's something that TLC would normally do. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, though, you guys let me know what you're thinking in the comment section, and we'll talk about it. But hey, like, subscribe, and peace.